What's up guys, welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Max and we are here today with the all new 2017 model Audi S5 Convertible. So it's quite a big car actually. I'm going to walk around it to show you everything. It has been newly designed, of course, with the new design direction by Audi. So everything is a bit sharper. It has had sort of a facelift because all the lines that go to the rear of the car have been sharpened and the grille has been reshaped again with a different shape again. It's a bit smaller, I think, than before, and it really pulls back like that across the entire car. We have a 3-liter V6 turbo engine, but no V6T badge on the side, which the old one did have. Only that one had a supercharger. Now it's a twin scroll turbo with 354 horsepower and 500 newton meters of torque, which is quite a lot. The last one had 333 horsepower and the one before had a V8 with 350 horsepower. So we're back at the same number again, only the torque has increased by quite a bit. So let's take a look inside. We have a very nice black interior with these S-line seats with diamond stitching. They're really soft, they're very supportive, they're really nice to sit in. And we also have some carbon fiber in the interior, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but hey, everyone has their thing. So let's start it up. We have a vinyl top, it's quite quick. There we go. It's nice and quiet as well. And there we go. So we have this new center console. This is all the new Audi stuff. Virtual cockpit as well, of course. And an S-line steering wheel. So let's buckle up and take it for a drive, and I can show you that you can operate this roof at speeds up to 50 kilometers an hour, but I'm just going to let this person pass. So just pull this switch and there it goes. Let's get this wind deflector up as well and use this car like it was intended to by Audi. So the S5 of course sits below the RS5. It's not as sporty as the RS5, it's not as hardcore. This is more or less a fast cruiser, and that really is how this car feels. It feels like, you know, it wants to please you at high speeds. It's not like it's inviting you to attack this road and to take every corner as quickly as you can. Don't get me wrong, it is quick. I mean, 354 horsepower, 500 newton meters, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 5.1 seconds, which is 0.4 of a second slower than the coupe, and a top speed of 250 kilometers an hour. Limited, of course. And when we switch to dynamic mode and put it in manual, shift down a couple of times, you get some nice pops on the overrun and a nice crackle on the upshift, but it's not that loud, or there's no real drama. Of course there's more drama than in the S5 coupe, because you can hear that exhaust a lot better. but it's not loud or anything. It's a nice V6 sound. The steering feel is really weird. It's quite light, and then when you turn in, it gets heavier, and it's just a very odd feeling. Let me just demonstrate the launch control, 5.1 seconds. So Sport for the gearbox, ESP in Sport. And it jerks like a crazy man. But it is quick. But let's get back to the driving. The suspension has been softened compared to the coupe, of course, to deal with the loss of rigidity, you know, resulting from cutting the roof off. So it's not really sporty or firm or anything. It's more comfortable. It's 40 kilos lighter than the previous S5 convertible. That is quite an achievement, but it's still 225 kilos heavier than the coupe, which is a lot, especially since we have a vinyl top. We have an 8-speed ZF gearbox. We know it always does what you want it to do. But you know, the moment you start giving it some beans, some throttle, you immediately get the sense that that's just not what this car is for. It's meant for the gearbox being in D. You can leave it in dynamic so you have a little more exhaust note, but just cruise along. That's what this car is for. With the Bang & Olufsen sound system, it's quick, it sounds good, the cabin is nice, the finishing is really good. It's well equipped if you select some options, of course. You have all-wheel drive, so you can use it every day. With the top up, it's very quiet, so it's a really nice car to drive, but it's not sporty. So if you want a sporty A5, get an S5 coupe, or if you want a really hardcore one, get an RS5 coupe, because this is not meant to be woon. This is just for cruising. So if we start driving it a bit harder, you get some nice sounds from the exhaust, of course. Some angry people as well. But the steering is really light. Everything is really light and easy, and you know, it's very relaxing, and that was not something I expected beforehand, because they did do a lot of work on the agility and the handling of the S5, because the last one wasn't that great, and it does feel a lot lighter. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. My conclusion: if you want a sporty A5, get a coupe, because that will be better than this convertible. But if you want just a really nice cruiser, something to take to the beach or whatever, take this convertible, because it's a lot of fun. So I hope to see you at the next one, guys, and you can subscribe by clicking on the little icon in the bottom right corner. Thanks, bye.